Hi there, I'm KingJGrim or the KingJGrim, so whatever you prefer, and welcome to another GameDisc video, where I may discuss everything from Link's Luscious Hair to a top 10 video. And today I felt like reviewing something. This bad boy. This video is a tad bit late considering that it's been out for a while now, but there is so much I want to talk about it. I will not go into the nitty-gritty stuff for those who care about that, you know, the graphics card and how powerful it is. Please just go to another video if you care about that. But if you wonder my enjoyment level, what I like, what I dislike and stuff like that, please stay. So, because after playing it for a while, I will say that I really hope that it will not do as poorly as the Wii U. I really think that. And I will go into that after, you know, I've talked about what I enjoy about the console itself, and then I will go over to the expensive ass accessories that you can buy on the side. Because Nintendo, stop taking my money, please. So the first thing I realized is the fact that this console does not have any apps, as in Netflix or anything like that. And from what I've heard, Nintendo wants this device to be 100% for gaming, which I will admit is a small shame considering how sweet it would be to take the Switch out of the dock to watch a movie in another location. But you do buy a console for playing games, so that's, you know, simply a thing that they could potentially add in the future, as the most important part of it is to, of course, play video games. One thing that really threw me off is how different it is from the Wii U. Gone are the Miis walking around on the main screen, and now it's just games right in your face. Personally, I did not really care that much for the Miis or the Miiverse, which is gone now, but it did have that Nintendo charm. It really feels empty in some sort of way, as you can choose between having everything black or white. There is a theme option, so I guess they will add like a Zelda theme, Mario theme, Metroid theme, or anything like that, so I guess the menu will feel a bit more atmospheric than, you know, having just the basic look in the future. So crossing my fingers on that. But these are the more personal stuff that I would have liked. The things I really feel is important to say are just how fast this thing is working. And because of it, how much I've been using it lately. It's a bit strange, I know, but hear me out. This console has an amazing sleep mode that allows me to quickly return to a game without any wait time. And starting up a game, or rather the only worthwhile game for the system at the moment, Zelda, goes by so fast. There have been several times already where I just stopped doing something, whether it be working or watching a video, where I simply grab the Switch, wake it up, and just play it really fast. Watch. Damn! The loading in-game is pretty fast, but I am unsure if it's the Switch that does it or if it's the cartridges, rather than the game itself. And yes, they do use small 3DS-esque cartridges now, which I'm okay with. I don't really have any preference. Though seriously, please don't use so much plastic on the boxes. I love having the physical game because of the cover art and having a library of games, but this is overdoing it. That's the game. And no manual either. Feels bad, man. But what makes the Switch switch it up is the accessibility it has over all the other consoles. And that's why I'm really excited for the future for the system. The biggest thing is obviously the fact that you can play in handheld mode and not on the TV. The screen is great, creating a great picture with popping colors. The sound is good, yet I mostly use headphones. And it is just as responsive like it is when docked. Heck, look how fast it goes into handheld. Amazing, though what is not so amazing is the fact that you can't charge the thing when it's on the kickstand. And the fact that the microSD card is right under it makes me feel a bit uncertain, as I can be quite paranoid of my devices. I did get a stand that you can buy on the side, and to be honest, I prefer it way more. I do not know why, but I kinda have to lower my chair to get a better view at the screen when using the main thingamajig. Why must you take my money, Nintendo? Though I would feel using the main kickstand on a flight will be the main point for me, so I'll just have to wait when I go abroad. What I will say I like are the Joy-Cons and what you can do with them. The Joy-Cons themselves are rather small, but I've gotten so used to them, so much in fact that I actually enjoy using them alone when playing Zelda. Of course only in handheld mode, as I have the Pro Controller. And this thing is pretty godlike, just really expensive. Thank you for taking my money, Nintendo. So if you don't want to spend more money on that, there is the Joy-Con grip, which you will get with the system. It's fine, I really prefer the Pro Controller and even the Joy-Cons themselves over it, but it is there. Plus, you can't charge the Joy-Cons without plugging them into the Switch, and that is actually a pretty major problem for me. Though they do last for 20 hours, so I haven't gotten into that many problems where they're getting low on battery. While I do indeed like the Joy-Cons, however, they have some strange connectivity issues, at least one of the controllers. This is a problem I never thought I would experience, because the thing is that I've never had any problems in, my past with any console where I met a huge issue. But when my sister and I played Snipper Clips, a great game by the way, this happened.
No. Okay. And then... No! What are you doing?
The controller did it, I swear to God.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did, I promise you. Damn. Of course, these are the biggest problems with the controllers. One of them can hopefully be fixed in a future patch or, something like that. But one of the stranger issues are that I had, I think I've seen other people have problems with this as well, are these Joy-Con extensions. Bit unsure on what they're called, but these are a pain to put on. They do make the controllers more comfortable, but it doesn't feel like they're made to fit perfectly. They're annoying to put on and off. Plus again, my sister had to slide it in like this. Okay. Have we slid it in? Yes, and then... Nope, you did it the wrong way. Oh no. Oh God! Though I have to admit, the HD Rumble thingy that they were boasting about... Apparently the Rumble is really good.
So you're gonna count?
Yep.
I love this!
Set your Joy-Con down once you've made your guess.
This is really hard. It's more than 2.
You think so?
All set. Left wins.
Okay, I will say it's impressive, but I suck at it. But you actually feel...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's... Every other issue that I've heard about over the internet, I've not met them. I haven't had them. But does that mean that they do not exist? Of course not. Though I think that because of how many YouTubers and people kind of show it on the internet, many people might think that it's a common problem that many people have it, but I think it's a minority. I mean, it doesn't... I doubt that if you buy a Switch that there will be a higher probability of having a defect than a working product. And the thing about the dock is that the dock scratching thing, that's the thing I'm most worried about because I'm very paranoid, as I said earlier. But I'm really careful when I put it up and down. Not like a surgeon, of course, but I don't rip it out when I want to play it. I do take it kind of slowly down, slowly up. I don't want to rip it because obviously scratches on the screen. Really, I'm the kind of guy who can't look away if there's a dead pixel or stuff like that. But so far, I haven't had any problems with that because I'm careful. So be careful with your stuff. That's all I have to say about that. So in the end, I will say what I said earlier. I like the Switch, I see great potential in it, and considering that Super Mario Odyssey is coming out soon, I'm really excited for that, to be able to play wherever I go. Third-party games, they have a lot of third-party developers that's willing to make games for it. I've seen a lot of people talk about the weak launch title, aside from Zelda, but the thing is that every single system in the past have had a bad launch title. Every single one. PlayStation 4, what games did that have? Xbox One? I don't think it had anything. I mean, PlayStation 4 had Knack, but yeah, that turned out great. The only console that did a really good job at the launch was Xbox 360, I believe, with Halo. It might have been the first Xbox, but I think it was the 360. But again, it was one game, the same as Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch. So, there's that. Now, should you buy a Switch? If you're on a budget, no, there aren't that many games. If you are not a huge Nintendo fan with Zelda and Mario, no. But if you are a Nintendo fan, I'd say yes. Definitely if you're a Zelda fan, because Breath of the Wild is absolutely amazing. Which I will talk about next week. But until then, I'm KingJGrim or the KingGames, whatever you prefer. I'll see you guys next time.
Ready, steady, fire!
Nej,